As a result of intentional health, I feel like I have more of a conscious awareness of the choices that I make regarding food and being healthy rather than being on a diet.
I was quite nervous before I started intentional health because the idea of setting health goals for myself, like, I don't know, running 10K or completely changing my diet, made me feel quite nervous. There's various reasons why I felt like I couldn't do that.
If you're just wanting to make a change but not sure how to start, or it just feels too big, intentional health will just help break down those boundaries and give you the steps, realistic targets for that process.
Because I think there's so much out there about how you should be healthy and how, you know, you ought to be stepping up and changing your life for the better. But actually some of those messages can be very weighty. It can make you feel like you're always failing. Whereas this course helps you to think about actually what is important and what is going to help you to grow and enjoy life more and actually be the best you can be.
What I found being on the course was that the facts that we fear of how much I weigh or what my BMI is or all those things don't have to be the things that hold us, but can be quite freeing. And because then that gives us a place where we can start to make choices about how we make a difference.
Setting goals and looking to the future isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. So if we set goals that will help us to move on to the next thing in life, that's a really positive thing. So for me, instead of it being about cutting back my diet or, you know, going running every day, it was about spending more time in the garden and doing the things I love, like writing.
There was opportunity to pray and not just be restricted by what was seen, but we could believe that God could do something else. And there, you know, we saw breakthroughs happen. You know, I saw it for myself in seeing what was holding me back to being freer, and then being able to see that for other people as well.
God really spoke to me about him having a particular plan for my life that didn't look like everyone else's, and that was okay, and that my body and my health and my mind, he had a very clear thing that he wanted to do with, and it doesn't have to fit everyone else's pattern.
Anybody would benefit from intentional health because it's not just about healthy eating and a weight loss program, but it's about being able to make good choices. It's about looking at yourself as a whole and, you know, giving yourself a break and seeing yourself in a different way and being able to be positive and see those changes happen.
So I'd really recommend intentional health to others because I think there's a lot of confusing messages out there in the world today about how we ought to be looking after our health, what we should be eating, what we shouldn't be eating, what exercise we should be doing. And it can feel quite overwhelming, but this course is a really good way to get a clear idea of what God's heart is for us in our health.